Top 7 safest countries in the world. 7th, Portugal. Portugal ranks as the 7th safest country in the world, but this does not mean lower safety, quite the opposite. It consistently appears at the top of the Global Peace Index and has one of the lowest homicide rates in Europe, around 0.7 per 100,000 inhabitants. The country faces virtually no internal conflicts, serious political tensions, or domestic terrorism. Portuguese society is known for its calm, non-aggressive profile and strong social integration. Even during economic crises, Portugal maintained low levels of social violence, something rare in the European context. In daily life, safety is clearly felt. Major cities like Lisbon and Porto are calm, even at night, and violent crime is uncommon. Most incidents involve petty theft in tourist areas rather than direct violence. Portugal proves that safety can also come from cultural stability, low radicalization, and balanced social coexistence. 6th, Singapore. Singapore is an extreme case of urban safety. The country records one of the lowest homicide rates ever measured worldwide, around 0.07 per 100,000 inhabitants. This places Singapore in an almost unmatched position regarding violent crime. Its safety comes from a very clear model: strict laws, constant enforcement, and immediate application of rules. Serious crimes are extremely rare, and even minor offenses have very low incidence. Public order is highly predictable, creating a sense of total control over public spaces. Historically, Singapore chose to prioritize order and stability as pillars of development. The result is a city-state where walking alone at night is normal and safe. It is one of the few places in the world where safety is not perception, but routine. 5th, Switzerland. Switzerland is one of the most stable and secure countries in modern history. Its homicide rate is around 0.6 per 100,000 inhabitants, and the country rarely faces any form of internal or external instability. One interesting fact is that despite having a high level of legally owned firearms for military and sporting purposes, gun violence is extremely rare. This reinforces the central role of civic culture, education, and institutional trust. Switzerland's centuries-long neutrality reduces geopolitical risks and external conflicts. For residents, safety is expressed through predictability. Services work, rules are clear, and the risk of extreme events is very low. 4th, Austria. Austria ranks 4th among the safest countries in the world, combining very low crime rates with highly efficient institutions. Its homicide rate remains below 1 per 100,000 inhabitants. Vienna, the capital, is frequently ranked among the cities with the highest quality of life worldwide, and this is directly linked to urban safety. Night public transport, residential areas, and historic city centers maintain high standards of order. The country faces no significant internal conflicts and maintains a stable foreign policy. Austrian safety is quiet, consistent, and structural. It does not rely on extreme measures, but on organization and predictability. 3rd, New Zealand. New Zealand is among the 3 safest countries in the world, according to the Global Peace Index. Its geographic isolation reduces external risks, and its homicide rate remains far below the global average. One of the strongest demonstrations of the country's maturity was its response to the Christchurch attack in 2019. Instead of chaos or radicalization, there was social unity, swift reforms, and institutional strengthening, something rare in such events. New Zealand has very low risk of civil conflict, political instability, or structural violence. Safety is perceived both in major cities and rural areas, creating an environment of continuous trust. Second, Ireland. Ireland ranks second globally in safety, with a homicide rate close to 0.6 per 100,000 inhabitants. The country experienced conflicts in the past, but has built a highly stable modern society. Today, Ireland is politically predictable, economically integrated, and socially cohesive. Violent crimes are rare and usually restricted to very specific contexts. There is no significant recent history of domestic terrorism. The sense of safety is consistent in everyday life. Mid-sized cities are extremely calm, and even Dublin shows far lower levels of violence than many other European capitals. First, Iceland. Iceland is consistently the safest country in the world. It has led the Global Peace Index for years and maintains crime levels so low that some years record virtually zero homicides. The country has no permanent army, and police officers rarely carry firearms. Violent crimes are so uncommon that when they occur, they become national events. Icelandic safety is rooted in social equality, high education levels, and deep trust in institutions. One famous symbol of this safety is the habit of leaving baby strollers outside cafes while parents sit inside. This is not a tourist exception. It is everyday culture. Iceland represents the highest level of structural and social safety achieved by a modern country. Subscribe to the channel and click like to help it reach more people. See you in the next video.